Hey everyone, it's MrJordilicious here, and I'm back with another quick stream tip video. Now, if you've been to my streams, you've probably already seen my Xbox achievement effect that people can give me with channel points whenever I do something that is achievement worthy on my stream. However, yes, I have heard you, PlayStation fanboys, I've heard your cries. You want a PlayStation trophy as well. Well, search no more, because in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to make your very own PlayStation trophy effect that people can give to you by redeeming some channel points. We need full screen achievements. See, a Bababooey with your profile picture and with a bronze trophy. The Bababooey is apparently a bronze trophy, but before that we had a platinum one. Now, of course, the Xbox achievement was already customizable if you had After Effects and Photoshop, but I made this PlayStation trophy in a way that you can easily just get all the files that I use as well. So all the files that I use are available in my Discord, which you can find the link of that in the description down below, and they are basically ready to go the way that they are. You don't have to customize them, so you don't need any tools or additional programs to use them. Now, of course, for this tutorial, we're going to be using a couple of things. One thing that is very important is we're going to be using the Move Transition plugin in OBS, and of course, we're going to be using Lioranboard with an added extension, namely the Get Profile Picture extension. All of those will be linked in the description down below, so you can download them from the links over there and get started from that. Now, without further ado, let's roll the intro so I can show you exactly how you can make that achievement pop up on your stream. Now, of course, the first thing that you want to do is you want to download and install all the things that we need for this tutorial, so the plugins for OBS and Lioranboard. But I'm assuming that you've done all that. You've also downloaded the package that you can find in my Discord with all the images that we need, so we can actually start in OBS by setting all things up. So first, let's start by making a new scene. Name it whatever you want. I called mine Trophy Earned, so I know exactly what it is. And then we're going to add the following things to it. So unpack the zip file that you got from my Discord. So the background image, we're going to start with that. So make a new media source and then browse to the directory that you unpacked the zip file to. So select that, put it on your screen where you want the effect to appear, and then we can move on to the next one. Next, we're going to make another image source for the trophy cup. Same thing, browse to your local file, select one of the cups. We're going to change them later on anyway, but just select one of them for now, and then move that again on your trophy earned location where you want that to appear. And next up, we're going to be making a text source with a width of 300 pixels and a height of 100 pixels. Now, type any type of text. We're going to change that later on, but just type something here so you at least know where you need to position it. Now, the last thing that we need to do is we need to make a browser source for the profile picture that's going to serve as the trophy unlocked image. So make a new browser source. Don't link it to anything yet, but just make sure that it has this height and width, and then we can move on to the last thing, which is adding the trophy sound. Again, you can find that in the zip file. Just add a new media source, link it to the sound, and then set it to invisible. Now, if you want to hear the sound yourself as well on stream, you might want to go into your advanced audio properties and select it to monitor and output, so you know whenever someone actually redeems this trophy effect. Now, the last thing that you want to do is you want to put all the sources except for the sound in its own group, so we can actually animate that group to appear on and off screen whenever someone redeems it. Now, we've done this before with Move Transitions, so right click on your scene, select filters, and then add two move source filters, one positioned on screen and the other positioned off screen. And both of them you want them to set to toggle, enable, and disable. Whenever they are enabled, the animation plays and then they disable themselves again immediately. Now, when you've done all that and it looks good to you, the last thing that you have to do is you need to make sure that the scene that we just created, you need to add that as a nested scene to all the scenes where you want the trophy effect to appear on your stream. So make sure that you go into all your scenes where you want people to see whenever someone redeems your channel points for the trophy, and then add that scene to it as a nested scene. When you've done all that, you are done in OBS, and we can move on to the Lioranboard part of this tutorial. All right, so the first thing you want to do in Lioranboard is actually install the extension that we talked about earlier, the Get Profile Picture. I've shown you how to install extension in a previous video, so if you don't know how to do that, just check that video out. But basically, you just click the install extension button, select the extensions file, and then select your TSL transmitter. As you can see, I made a deck specifically for both of my achievements, my Xbox One and my PlayStation 1. So let's dive into the PlayStation trophy deck so I can show you exactly all the commands that I've been using. So I'm going to go over all of these effects so you know exactly what each one of them does, and you can actually recreate this yourself. So first of all, we're actually going to pull the profile picture with the extension that we just downloaded. So first, we got a math trigger pull, and we named that variable trophy_profile with a pull value of 0 and turn to real set to false. Then we're going to be using our extension. So add a send to extension command, choose get profile picture, leave the token like as it is, and then username, we're going to be using our trophy profile like we just set here in the variable name. And then the value name is going to be trophy profile picture, just so we have a different variable. And then lastly, we need to change the source settings. So our trophy profile pic that we just made, the browser source that we just made in OBS, we need to make that, and we need to add this specific text to it. Don't ask me exactly why, but this text just says to OBS that we need to change the value of this browser source. We need to change the URL to the URL that we just selected in the profile picture extension. So that's just going to be the variable that we just made. So again, if you don't want to type this over, it's all in a README file that you can download there as well. But just know that this is the exact way that you need to copy this, otherwise it's not going to work. All right, so that's the first thing. Next up, we're going to be choosing a random trophy cup. Of course, PlayStation trophies have 4 different levels. You got a bronze trophy, a silver one, a gold, and lastly a platinum trophy. I kind of wanted to recreate this effect by giving a random trophy whenever someone redeems this effect. So sometimes someone get a platinum trophy, then other times they get a bronze trophy. The way that they do this is very simple. You just got a math random command with a variable name that we just named trophy cup image select, minimum of 0, maximum of 3, and a float of false. Then in your zip file download, you found a .ini file as well, but basically you want to set that up in your Lioranboard receiver, and I actually made an extra folder, MrJordilicious configs. You can do that yourself as well with custom configs or name it whatever you want. And then as you can see, I installed it over there. And basically what's inside this file are 4 file names with a variable of trophies, and you can see that all the file names are basically all the different trophies. Now make sure you don't change the file names of your trophy images, or if you do, you need to change them in this file as well, otherwise you won't get the images show up in your OBS. And the reason why that is important is we just said here that we need a random number starting with a minimum of 0 and a maximum of 3, and those are the numbers that are also corresponding with the file that I just showed you. Now then we're gonna move on to a file load string, and here we're gonna actually load the file that we just made. So just make sure that you put here the location where you just put your file. Select your section is going to be trophies. That's going to be the variable that you saw at the top of the file there. And then we got a key, which is going to be trophy cup image select. Again, make sure that you add the slash and the $ as well at the front and at the back, otherwise it's not going to work. And the variable is going to be trophy cup img. And then lastly, we need to change our source setting. So go to your trophy cup image, the one that we just made in OBS, select that, and then again type this exactly the way that it is in your README file, except of course for you the location address is going to be slightly different. But make sure that before you enter the .png, you're going to actually use this trophy cup image variable, which basically means that the variables that we just saw in the file, the names for all the trophies, it's going to implement that and add the .png behind it. So basically it's gonna be instead of a file name. So once you've done that, one thing that I also added was a check if a message length was too long. And if it is, it's gonna add 3 periods at the end of the message for the trophy image, so that when people have a very long text for the trophy that they want to give you, it cuts off itself automatically and it doesn't look weird in the image. Also, don't mind all these extra seed names at the bottom here. I just made them so I can scroll up so nothing is going to be caught behind my webcam border over there. So the way we do this, the way that we check the length of our trophy message, is we're going to do another math trigger pool with a variable of trophy text, the pool value of 2, and turn to real set to false. And we add another command, namely the string length, with a variable trophy text length, and the string variable is going to be trophy text, the one that we just put up here. And then we're going to compare skip if. And basically what we tell this, we're going to tell that if the trophy text length, the one that we just made, is smaller than 18, then it can skip 2 steps. If we just go to this comment, we're just going to skip the following 2 steps. If it is, however, bigger than 18, we're going to go to the next 2 steps, namely a string clamp, variable trophy text. We're going to start it at 1 and we're going to count 18. And the last one, math change variable old. We're going to variable, again, the variable is going to be trophy text. The math is plus =, string, and the value is 3 periods. So basically what this does is it checks the text for your trophy, whether or not it's more than 18 characters. And if it is, it's actually going to cut it off after 18 characters and add the 3 periods at the end. Now, of course, you don't need to do this, but I think it looks slightly better if you do. And then in order to actually change that, we're going to change the trophy text. We're going to text GDI plus change text source. Select your text source that we just made, and then change that to trophy text. So again, make sure you have the slash $, your variable name, $/. So this is the variable name that we just made over here, trophy text. And that's basically the most important things that you need to do. The last things that we need to do is we actually need to make sure that, of course, we trigger the filter to make the trophy appear on screen. So we set that to true. We need to trigger the source for the trophy sound to true. And then, of course, after a certain amount of seconds, it depends on how long you want it to keep on screen, you can actually turn that all to disabled again. So trophy appear off, set that to true for your filter, and then your source change visibility, trophy earn, the trophy sound, set that back to false. So that everything is reset again, ready for the next person to use this effect. Now, of course, the last thing that we need to do is we need to make actually sure that whenever people redeem their channel points, it's also going to trigger this. So what we're going to do, back in our deck, we're going to right click on our button. I'm going to do add triggers. And here I selected a points redeem and the redeem is trophy earned. So this is going to be the name that you give it in your Twitch dashboard. So whenever you make a new channel point redeem, make sure that you copy the name exactly to Lioranboard so it knows which redeem it needs to be connected to. And when you set up your channel point redeem in Twitch, of course, don't forget to actually add the requirement for people to add a message. Otherwise, you're going to get empty trophy messages, and that's not what you want. Now, of course, some of these explanations might go slightly fast, but I tried to make it as quick and easy as possible for all of you, so you can just follow along and pause the video while making this yourself. Now, of course, all the information is also to be found in the README file that you can download over on my Discord. There you can also ask any questions that you have with this effect or with other effects that I've made. I always try to help and do my best to make sure that everything that you're trying to do works the way that it should. Now, if you want to see this effect in action or you want to give me my own trophy, I always love getting trophies and achievements. You can find me streaming over on Twitch. I stream there every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So come check it out in the link in the description down below and hang out with me. And don't be afraid to say hi, because I always love meeting new people in my streams. And again, if you have any questions about this video or any of the other videos that I put up, you can always find me over on Twitter, or you can join my Discord as well and ask any questions that you have over there. But now though, the last thing that I want to say is that my name is MrJordilicious. You're all delicious. Well, thank you so much for watching. Good luck making this effect and happy streaming. Yeah, it's fine. Do your thing.
Nearly done.
I don't know why he was doing that.
How was that for you, huh?
Wait, was he coming on to me? Are you trying to make a... Wait, what? When you are frisking someone, things you can't say when frisking someone. How is that for you? Haha.